Abortion has not always been the controversial topic that you see it as today. I want to inform you about abortion. We'll explore the history of abortion, look at how society has changed abortion, and see the negative and dangerous effects of the procedure. I'm a mother myself, and I carried a child for 10 months. This is a very sensitive point for many people, myself included. Everyone has to make a decision when they find out they are expecting, just like I did. Not everyone will make the right decision, and not everyone has the same views. Abortion has been around since before the 1900s, and it has changed a lot. The earliest known abortion laws was in the 1820s and prevented abortions after the 4th month of pregnancy. Thanks to the help of doctors and the American Medical Association and certain legislators, most abortions have been outlawed by the early 1900s. This didn't stop abortions and illegal abortions. They still happen. Susan B. Anthony was one of the many people who spoke out about abortion and how dangerous it was to women and their bodies. Many feminists believed in prevention before punishment and supported birth control and helped women find out about it. By 1965, all 50 states had banned abortion except in extreme cases such as rape or incest. The mother was in danger or the fetus was deformed. In 1973, the Supreme Court listened to the case of Roe v. Wade and declared the existing abortion laws unconstitutional. Due to this case, it made no abortion laws on the first trimester illegal and limited the laws that could be passed in later trimesters. In the 2010 decade, abortion was blown up. There was major conflict over termination of late pregnancies. The Partial Birth Abortion Act was passed in 2003 and said that if the mother was in danger or the fetus couldn't live after birth or long after birth, the pregnancy could be terminated. Many did not agree with this law. Along with the history of abortion comes the societal outlook and what society has made abortion. Even though abortion is immoral, society has made abortion something it's not. Society views any birth control in a negative manner, but they also frown upon abortion. In my opinion, there are many factors that could explain why someone would get an abortion, and that includes economic status, their family, and even who the father of their child is. But if it's not for a medical reason, it should not be permitted. About 70% of all relationships break up after an abortion due to the father not being informed about the abortion or even opposed. Also, when mothers get an abortion of one child, when they have another, it can affect their relationship with that child. It can make their relationship tense and stressful, with the results in no mother-child bonding. However, no matter your view on abortion, there is dangerous and negative effects that can and will happen. Negative effects of an abortion and how dangerous it is. There are over 100 potential complications that have been associated with an abortion. Some minor ones are infection, some bleeding, fever, stomach pain, and vomiting. Some major complications are high risk of infection, excessive bleeding, embolism, perforation of the uterus, anesthesia complications, convulsions, hemorrhage, cervical injury, and endotoxic shock. Also, this procedure can cause infertility, and if it does not cause infertility, it could cause women who have gotten abortions to have ectopic pregnancies in the future. An ectopic pregnancy is when a fertilized egg implants somewhere other than the main cavity of the uterus, normally implanting in the fallopian tubes. Another large risk complication of abortion is permanent cervical damage. During an abortion, the cervix is forced to open, which can cause it not to close correctly and lead to weakness or tearing of the uterine wall. With any cervical damage, it can affect future pregnancies and cause miscarriage or premature birth. There are many psychological effects that come with an abortion, which include lack of sleep, depression, anxiety, guilt, longing to make up for your lost pregnancy, nervous disorders, an increase of self-destructive behavior, difficulty bonding with their later children, and regret. Nevertheless, you can always do your own research and get your own facts. Today, I shared with you more about abortion and my opinion. I shared about the history of abortion, how society views abortion, and the dangerous outcomes from having an abortion. Abortion will always be a controversial topic, even with the facts and knowledge we have about how dangerous it is. The laws all completely banned abortion at one point in history, and I'm sure we could get it that way again with lots of patience and research. For my one-on-one, I think that I talk too fast and I messed up words a lot, so definitely more practice. And the copy that I typed up to read wasn't completely grammar corrected, so that needs to be fixed also. And need to look more directly at the camera instead of reading. But I think that's pretty much all.